Here I've got a school and a family. I don't know.
You mean you just suddenly realized there's a lot you take for granted?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, everybody takes things for granted from time to time. You're no different than anybody else. The important thing is, you realized it. You're doing something about it. The essay?
It's not an essay. Not like Mary's.
It's not supposed to be like Mary's. She's older than you are. She knows more words.
I know lots of words, Ma. Trouble is, they're in my head, and I can't get them down on paper like they're supposed to be. All I know how to write's little words.
That's all you're supposed to know.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
I'm saying that because it's true.
Ma, if I was to tell you something, could you keep it secret?
If you ask me to, of course.
I'm scared. I'm scared of getting up in front of all those people. I just know they're gonna laugh at me.
Darling, they won't laugh. All that Miss Beadle asks of you is that you do your best. And as long as you do your best, Laura, we'll always be proud of you.
But they laughed before, when they called us long-legged snipes.
That was just teasing. And that was before they knew you.
But what if they do laugh?
They won't, Laura. You'll have to work. But I'll help you. In no time at all, you'll be reading words.
I'm too old. Too big.
No, you're not. Give yourself a chance. You'll see, you'll jump way ahead of the others. That's really good, Abel.
I was in the stick. When I see a stick, I see bones and said, this was a man. Here's something else. I cooked it to make it hard.
My goodness. Abel. Anyone with eyes to see like this can learn.
You really think so?
I know so. And you mustn't be afraid to hurt, because that's a part of life. Hurt is something to measure happiness by. It's like valleys and mountain peaks. Without them both, the world would be flat and uninteresting.
With me, it's all valleys. Keep trying to think of ways to make Johnny like me better, but none of them seem to work.
Honey, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is trying to change themselves so that somebody else will like them. In a way, that's a kind of a lie. Deep down inside of all of us, there's a sense of trueness telling us who we really are. Both your pa and I want you to be your own true self. Because we love you, Laura. You can't sleep?
No.
How would you like me to heat some milk?
No.
Everything's going to be all right. We've been through worse than this.
I know that. It's just that you plan on something. 2 months' wages and then nothing. I can't pay Olson. First time in my life I couldn't meet a debt.
It isn't your fault.
Well, it is in the fact that I ran up to debt. I was just so sure of that money. You know, sometimes I think we're better off alone on the prairie. We just have to depend on ourselves. Nobody else. Maybe it's God's way of punishing me for wanting too much.
Or his way of testing you to see if you're worthy of his love.
Just hope I'm worthy of yours.
Oh.
I'll find work tomorrow. You wait and see.
I wasn't worried. Now, how about that milk?
I'd love some.
He needs our love now, not our anger.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I didn't mean to hurt him.
Well, of course you didn't. Any more than you meant to give this puppy to Nellie.
You knew I wasn't going to?
Well, I came here, didn't I? To your favorite place? I knew you weren't going into town. Your pa was working in the fields when I came home. Working hard sometimes helps when you're hurting. He's probably still there.
What should I say?
You won't have to say a thing. Just go to him.
A new girl came to school today. Her name is Amelia. After school, we were walking, and we saw the man that works at the blind school. We made jokes about him being fat and all. And he's Amelia's father. Oh, Mom, we didn't know.
All right, now. All right, that's enough.
We just didn't know that he was her father.
The point isn't whether you knew or not, is it? The point is that we should never make unkind remarks about anyone.
It wasn't just me.
Oh, you know better than to use an excuse like that.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
I'm sure when you see Amelia tomorrow, you'll apologize.
What should I say?
You thought of the jokes. You can think of an apology.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mary. Oh.
I didn't, Ma. I didn't take the examination.
I know. Miss Beadle stopped by.
I told you a lie, Ma.
I know. I made a lot of mistakes, too, Mary. I never should have been so harsh with you. I'm sorry it's been so hard on you.
I didn't mind. Really. Honest.
There. There, it's all over now.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Come on. Let's go home.
But it's different for me.
How? Answer me. How is it different for you?
Because I love Almanzo.
I know that.
You do?
Of course I do. And your pa loves you. But that's no excuse for either one of you to act as you have. You want Almanzo to think of you as a woman? Start acting like one. It may take time. It may not work out at all. But it certainly won't happen if you just sit here letting your nose run. Blow again. Good.
It's so exciting. Life is exciting. I mean, I'm a teacher now, and Almanzo said I looked older. And he did look at me kind of moony-like. Well, he did.
I believe you.
It's kind of scary, though. I mean, now that he's finally noticing me, he'll be looking a lot closer. And I'm afraid I might say something wrong or, oh, I don't know.
You just be you, Laura Ingalls. Apparently that's what he liked in the first place. And just because he's looking moony doesn't mean that you have to. Now, boys like to pursue a little bit. So you just let him pursue.
Okay, Ma.
Good night, teacher.
Ma, I'm afraid.
Are you nervous about the wedding? Most people usually are.
No.
What is it then?
It's hard to explain.
Whatever it is. Have you talked to Adam about it?
No.
You should, you know.
I don't want to hurt him.
How can talking out your problems with someone you love hurt them?
I suppose you're right. You're right. I'll talk to him tonight.
Oh, good. Good.
I can't lose Almanzo. I won't.
What makes you so sure you're going to lose him?
Because he said he just can't wait 2 years.
I see. So if he doesn't get his way, his love for you just goes away. I don't believe that.
But, Ma, 2 years. What if he finds someone else?
Now, just a minute, young lady. You don't rush into marriage because you're afraid he's going to fall in love with somebody else. You'd better be pretty sure his love for you is stronger than that.
Oh, he does love me. I know he does. It's just that...
Then nothing can keep you apart. Love is strength. Use it. Lean on it. Don't turn your back on your pa. Give him a chance. His love can give you strength, too. You and Almanzo, you have your whole lives to love each other. Your whole lives to be married. And if he loves you, he's going to wait. When you're first married, your life just isn't totally your own anymore. You can't do everything you want to. And it's not just the women folk either. Oh, I'm sure there are things your pa would have liked to have done. Places I know he wanted to see. But neither one of us would change a thing. Because if we did, there wouldn't be a Mary. And a Laura. And a Carrie. And a Grace. And an Albert. I know how you're feeling. Believe me. But don't worry. You'll be a teacher.
How?
Oh, Laura. A mother is all things. A cook, a dressmaker, a disciplinarian, a nurse, but above all, a teacher. And I know that when your children are ready to graduate from your family, they'll be as ready to face the world as you are. I know they will.